Hey, everybody, can you hear me? Can you guys hear me? Okay. This is just I'm doing a test. Um I just got a phone number so we could do call-ins, and I'm still so bad at this, like I don't know how to like pin the number and stuff like that. I'm still trying to figure all that shit out. So let me see here. Um, Now, if you want, nope, that ain't gonna work either. Okay. So that, does somebody want to call in and see if this thing works? Somebody want to try calling and say hello? Anybody? All right, the number is 508 259 1586. 508 259 1586. Yeah, Danny, I agree with you, but I'm not going through StreamYard. I'm not going through Streamlabs. I'm just strictly on the live YouTube. I don't know how to do that. I don't know if you do. Maybe we can talk about it. I can't do it there. I can't do it there, right? Yeah. All right. Has anybody tried to call in or no? Copy and paste the phone number. I know StreamYard has a free version, but I have the iPad, and the iPad doesn't work well with StreamYard apparently. So I'm trying to like work with Streamlabs, but that's wanky too. I suppose I could put the phone number on the thumbnail itself and just leave it like it is right now. Not on an app. You mean like go live through a browser through like youtube.com on a browser? Angel Baby can help with posting the number. Okay. Anyways, the number is 508 259 1586. Okay. All right. And I kind of don't know why the thumbnail is so damn small. Like, I don't know. It should be bigger. There's a lot of stuff I got to get used to here. Um, where else could it be? Wouldn't be up there. Oh, okay. Top fans. Um, yeah. I don't know. 508 259 1586. Hmm. No, it's not snowing here. It's sunny, but it's cold. You tried calling, Miss Lily? And what happened? Did you get a message? Yeah, hold on. Let me try something here. Oh, wait, I think I might know what happened. All right, hold on. All right, can somebody try the call again? Hold on. Settings. 508. Oh my God. I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so fucking retarded. All right, here we go. I wrote down the wrong number, so here is the correct one. God. All right. 508 289 1586. So sorry about that. Man. 508 289 1586. Besides that, how's everybody doing out there? It's good to see y'all. Another thing I'm doing is, oh, here we go. Yeah, hello. You're on the telephone with Specially Appointed Prosecutor Robert Cosgrove. Who am I speaking with? Hello. What's going on? The call ended. Whoever that was, the call ended, but I didn't press anything. Can you try it again? I don't know why it did that, but 508 289 1586. Just called and left a message. All right, that's cool. I'll check that out, but I want to be able to answer the phone. You think it just rang? Missed call. didn't ring. All right. 508-289-1586. Isn't there a button you have to push when you... Yeah, I did that. And right when I did, it disconnected. Anybody? Yeah, it's a Google number. Yep. All right. Yeah, hello, this is CossyG. What is going on? Answer. Lily's. What the fuck? Lily C just called. I answered it. I heard a voice, and so aggravating. If you have time, Lily, can you try it again? Or anybody for that matter. All right, here we go. I hit the check mark. That, okay. Hello? Oh my God, what is going on here? Hello? Hello? Hi, I'm sorry. Give me 1 second. I don't know why you're not on speaker here. I can hear you. Don't hang up. Can you hear me? Oh my God. How annoying. I can hear you. Give me 1 sec. Give me 1 second, okay? I don't get it. I don't understand what I'm doing wrong. Do I have to like run it through a thing? No, it definitely is. I just don't know what that is. My volume's all the way up. All right, hold on. 1 second. 1 second. Transfer. Hello? All right. Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Buddy, there's a game on.
There's a game on?
Yeah, the Bruins are losing very badly.
Oh, good, good. I'm not watching it. Good thing.
Well, I can tell, but I'm glad you got the phones set up, and now other people can call in while I watch the game.
All right. So thank you for that. Can everybody hear this like pretty good on the other end?
I think so.
Or does it need to be louder? You can hear it? Okay. All right. Well, listen. Go watch the game. Have a good day.
Yeah, let everyone else call back in. I'll check in at intermission.
All right. Thank you so much. Thanks for being the first caller.
All right, honey. Check your Velcros. Talk to you. Bye.
All right. Bye. All right. All right. That's one call. It's a little rough getting here. Does anybody want to call? The number is 508-289-1586. Call in. We're talking all kinds of important and crazy stuff today. No, we're really not, but I'm just trying to get this phone thing figured out. Again, 508-289-1586. Call in and talk to Cossy. Give me a hard time about the motion. Tell me about Velcro shoes. Why did you call Turtle Boy Saint Carney or Saint Turtle Boy or whatever it was? I think it was Saint Carney. Nope. We got another caller. Jesus Christ. Yes, hello. What the fuck, man? Well, that one didn't work. And if that was you, Danny, can you call back? I know you're trying to go live, so. Really? Somebody left a message. Really, I've tried calling 7 different numbers, and that's your message. Bye. Okay, I'm sorry. Listen, I just set this thing up. Move to 3. Okay. Snowing there. It'll be snowing here soon, too. Anyways, the number is 508-259. No, that's wrong. I gotta fucking stop that. 508-289-1586. All right. Bear with me for a second. Danny. To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2. Oh my God. Hold on, don't go anywhere, please. Hold on. Nope, don't go anywhere. So, Lily C. To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2. Hello? Oh my God. It's so fucking aggravating. Call from Lily C. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. The problem is when you call, I have to press 1 or press 2 for a voicemail or something like that. And
well, I believe I left you a voicemail.
Okay.
I was the one that said I called you 7 times, and now I hear your message, and it says you're inviting someone.
Yeah. But the problem is when the keyboard pops up and you have to hit 1. Once I hit it, it disappears immediately, and then it'll come back up and it disappears, and then comes back up and disappears. Press 1 to accept it. But when I do that, the second I hit the keyboard, it disappears. So I'm
Oh.
trying to work the bugs out. This is the first few minutes of doing this.
Well, you're a man of events here, so
I
it's probably
am.
going to be a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, a little trial and error, you know?
Yeah. But we're here for you. Don't worry.
All right. I appreciate that. It's just, this stuff, people are sitting here and they want to, I feel you know, I'm
It
new.
takes time. Once you get it, you'll get it. Don't
Yeah.
worry.
Yeah, I'll get it. I'll get the whole thing down. You know, maybe I got to restart my phone after we get through this and then, because, I don't know. I probably haven't restarted my phone in quite a while, so maybe that's it. But is there anything you want to talk about, or you just wanted to say hi?
Well, I wanted to say hi. Because I do love when you do your call-ins. But I was listening to a lot of creators like the Glare and so forth, and Jimmy, and at the end of the day, I'm gonna do a Valerie. At the end of the day,
Good one.
I honestly don't care what Turtle Boy does on his free time. If he wants to take videos of himself doing whatever, he's human, and I guess people keep forgetting that. And as long as he's doing his reporting and he's doing it truthfully, I'm going to stand behind him all the way, because what he does on his personal time is really none of my business, and who he dates is none of my business either. And it shouldn't really be anyone's business. It's sad that they're putting it out there. I mean, it's something that comes with the territory. I understand that, but that doesn't define him as a journalist. And
Right.
and it's kind of sad, and I kind of feel bad that it's happening this way. And in terms of Karen Reed, a lot of people supported her because at the time, yeah, it was a cause to free her because she was innocent, but she's done.
Absolutely.
She's free.
She's free.
And a part of me wants to think it's just like in a car accident. When you're doing claims that you have injuries in a car accident, you're not going immediately back to work because you need to show that you lost wages and stuff like that. And I'm thinking she's not doing these important interviews that can pay her, a good amount and stuff. So at the end of the day, she can say, look, I've lost all of this monetary amount, and I should be paid for it. But I don't think we should have to pay for her civil lawsuit.
Right. Yeah. And I'm sorry to cut you off. I think in the way it was done, you know what I mean? She could have. I mean, if she put it out there in a better way, like, hey, listen, I've lost this. I've lost my job. I've lost my license. I've lost my reputation. Everything monetarily that I've gained throughout my career is gone. And I could really use help. You've helped me so much already. And I thank all you people for donating to my cause. And it wasn't that, though. It was Nick Rocco dropping a link, being like, "Hey, I'm just gonna put this right here," and somewhere of the a mention of 500 grand, with no context, just like, just donate, And I think if it were done the other way, I mean, she might not be getting the type of support she was getting the first time, but she certainly would be getting. That would have gone a long way to help her out,
Most definitely. And and in terms with Aiden, it's like, okay, I don't like you, but thank you for the help that you did bring.
Yeah.
For to opening this up to not only Boston or Canton, but the world. I appreciate it, and I know that you didn't do what they're accusing you of, and part ways, just like he said, and and at least appreciate the man for doing what he did.
Right. And I have a hard time seeing why she would, you know, like really dislike or hate him. I guess she can be mad at him and not happy with him for some of the things. You know what I mean? And I get that. You know what I mean? But to hate him and or really have dislike for him, it I don't know why that would be. But anyways, she we've heard some other things. I'm not going to talk mad shit about Karen Reed right now. But what I'm
Yeah,
saying
I
is,
don't want to talk bad about her either.
I'm not going to do it. But what I'm saying is one of the things that I've brought up a few times is before she was acquitted, when she had jeopardy attached, she was in danger of being
Right.
convicted. We didn't hear word one about her, her unhappiness or her disdain for Turtle Boy, or as I like to say, Turtle Dove, right? So, but
Turtle Satan now.
right, but you know, after June 18th, it was like almost almost to the day or very quickly. It's like, why is that? Well,
Right.
because you needed him. You needed his support. You needed the people that were donating. And back then it was like, well, Karen's, she can't really say anything right now, but she's acquitted. She's going to thank everybody at the end. And then when she was acquitted, it was, you know what? I don't need any of it. And that's just my opinion. I'm not saying that makes her a bad person. I'm not going to call her bad names, but I will say it's kind of telling, and it's a bad look going forward need if you need financial support from those same people. It's really a hell of a way to go about it, right?
Absolutely. I agree. It didn't help either that, and let me tell you, I can't imagine what she went through, was going through, and I will never put myself in those shoes, and I don't ever want to be in those shoes.
Yeah.
But a 10-minute video or sit down and just thank you all. You didn't have to do this, and I know a lot of people sacrificed to help me, and thank you. It would have gone a long way. It really would have. And that her dad is going on TV and doing an interview that, she wants to go to Italy. Priorities then. Because if I'm thinking I need money now for my civil defense, I'm not planning that trip. That trip is, it's way on, it's beyond these years.
Right. And even if you are gonna plan that trip, I don't announce it. Like, I mean, she could be, she could be gifted a trip, or she could have won a trip, or somebody could have gave her a trip. I mean, there's a lot.
Oh, absolutely.
But
and you know what? I'm not gonna knock her for wanting to go there. The woman deserves to go wherever she wants.
Of course.
That's not the case. The thing is that I can't. It's like me saying I need money for food, and my refrigerator or I need money for food, and someone is willing to come home to me and bring me bags of groceries.
Right.
It's if I need the food and they're giving it to me, I'm going to take it. But if they're giving me the money, I'm not going to take the money then to do something else with it if I'm saying I need it for food. If that makes any sense.
No, it does. I mean, it's all about optics, right? Because we never hear from Karen Reed. We don't hear from her. We heard from her a bunch before, but post acquittal, we haven't heard word one, as far as I know, which is really kind of, you know, I don't really like to say that all the time. It's telling, but it is kind of kind of strange. Like, well, why is that? And you know, I understand the civil trials going on, but the civil trial is also based off of everything before. It doesn't really have to do with anything now, right? I mean,
Exactly.
it's you know, I don't know if a civil trial has whatever you say may be used against you in a court of law. I'm not positive about that at the moment. Now I should because you know I'm especially appointed prosecutor and I should know that.
Yeah,
But
I'm surprised you just said that.
yeah,
Because being
sometimes
a retired judge and all, I mean, I would think you know this, but you
yeah,
know.
yeah. Sometimes I just gotta claim a mold and I forget shit. So that's what I'll do there. You know.
I'm just really sad about the whole thing. That's all. But you know, at the end, you know, I don't know what to say. Just hopefully, you know, just leave Turtle Boy alone. That's all I'm saying. Leave this poor man alone. Like, I don't get it. You
Yeah,
know, the best thing got is like videos of him, you know, whatever. And to be honest with you, I haven't gone searching for it because I'm not an ex person. I'm not a Twitter person. I don't have really that much time, but
yeah. I don't want to watch anything like that because I think it's gross. In the way that you know, in Valerie was trying to make this point unsuccessfully last night on Spaces, where she's like, oh, why would Gatuni be better than Meredith? Like, what's the difference? You know, what I mean? There's a huge difference. There's a huge difference. I mean, you know, LG being, you know, colluding with the cops at one point and, you know, either being manipulated or working with them, however you think about it, right? You know, being put in certain positions by people of power to, you know, give him fake grand jury summonses and kind of lure him into a situation, you know, created a whole thing. And then, you know, there was a very contentious thing back and forth with those two, a very public, right? You know, the fake victim and you know the criminal charges and you know then they're suing each other and stuff like that. I mean, that's different. Like as far as I knew, Meredith and he were in a relationship. It sounds like there may, you know, things went south for whatever reason. I haven't really looked into it that much, but you know, he's gone out of his way not to talk shit about her, right?
yeah,
To not do that. I mean, I watch his stuff. I mean, he stayed away from it, and but she goes and does this, and because other people are talking about her and other people are trying to drag her, but it's not him. So I I I think that's very different. You know what I mean? And also the subject matter of what she was showing is disturbing. Now I haven't watched it. I seen a couple pictures and the look on his face. Uh, I don't want to see that. I wouldn't want to see that from like anybody involved in this stuff. Like like even you know koala bear Chris. You know what I mean? If somebody did that to him, I mean I don't like him. You know, but I also wouldn't want to just see somebody's private moment. You know what I mean? It feels gross
yeah.
to me. And people are sharing it around and, you know, putting emojis on it and making AI pictures. It's just, I don't know, man. I'm trying to stay away from it. The stuff that I do know about it is basically what I just told you, but it seems pretty vindictive to me, being unprovoked and then spamming all that stuff on X. Like, it just seems different. It seems gross, and that's about it. But I'm not gonna talk. I'm not gonna call her bad names and all that shit either, because it's just what good does it do?
Exactly. Like I don't know her personally. I don't know their relationship, how it ended. And honest, she wasn't there at the Wilbur, but recording him unknown, not knowing, and wouldn't that be considered wiretapping and all of that?
I mean,
or not really?
I don't. I mean, the video that was shared. Does he seem? See, I don't know. I didn't watch it. Does he seem to know that he is being?
Well, I know he did say the last time that there was a video that was being thrown out there that he definitely did not send it to anyone. So if she hacked into his phone in any way or computer or whatever.
Well, I mean, if that's the case, I think we all know that Aiden is a witness in the case, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that you check that box. And I don't know the rest of it, but if what you're saying is true, yeah, that's witness intimidation. I mean, if we're gonna,
Because he did say that. He said he's absolutely 100% certain that he did not send it to anyone. Something that he did himself. And he knows that he did not send it. He said that was being, I think he said it was sent to Flip Ahead.
Oh, Flip Ahead again. Listen.
Yeah. I'm just going about what Turtle Boy said.
I'm not going to get too crazy, but that piece of shit. I mean, I'm gonna tone it down for this one, but I've made my I've said my words online about him, and he did that stuff he did with Olivia is having other people go after her and drag her through the mud while he just sat there and watched it all happen is disgusting to me, and it is I'll just say it. It's the work of a pussy. I mean, how do you sit there and let these people do that? But he had no problem with it, Oh, she misrepresented herself. Oh, she misrepresented herself. So you do it. I mean, maybe do it privately, number one. But even if you want to do it on X, you be the person to do it. Don't send a couple miserable marsupials from Australia to go and spam her shit across the internet while you sit there with your stupid eyes on the side of your head and be like,
exactly, yes.
Yeah, I'm definitely that. I feel strongly about that one. I think he's whatever. I've made my point, but I don't want to, go through it again.
I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want this to be a disparaging, call. I don't want to disparage anyone. I'm sure you don't want to do that either.
No.
But it's just very unfortunate that this is and it was a good. How do I want to say? It was a good purpose of bringing everyone together. It was a good movement because it showed the government that you can't just pick a person out of the blue to fit your narrative to protect others, because we're going to have people standing by and supporting this person.
Exactly.
And in less than a week, I kid you not, I just saw all of that work that took years, and many creators had a lot of good things to played a good part in it. And it's sad that within a week it just crumbled down. Wow. And the only one I will talk about, and it's not even in a bad way, is really Mike Crawford. He.
Oh, Cryford.
I
Yeah.
mean, he is a piece of work.
Yeah.
And I don't want to say nothing either because I don't want any attacks to be done on anybody. But you know,
Yeah.
he's a piece of work. I'll just say it like that. He's a piece of work, and everyone else can do the fill-ins, but he's a piece of work.
Yeah. I'm not gonna get too crazy on kind of my first call-in show here, and you know, uh, I don't know how the YouTube rules thing goes. You know what I mean? They got some weird rules,
Yeah.
so I'll kind of tone it down for now until I'm used to it and like what I can do. And then, but I mean, I've made my point about Cryford before too. I mean, if you remember, a while back, he wrote a bunch of crazy stuff into my DMs, talking all, and I fought, I tagged Turtle in it, and Turtle read them, and he read those on the beginning of his presentation one night, and yeah, he was just like saying stuff like, "Oh, you're in a viper's den." It was like Illuminati type shit. It was really strange. And so
Yeah.
he wrote a bunch of crap. I'm like, Mike, are you drinking? Like, what's going on? Because I don't really know him. You know what I mean? Who am I? I'm a guy that comes on the glare and does a goofy voice. You know what I mean? Like, but apparently I triggered him with my Twitter post, and he went off and then blocked me, and he's been crying ever since.
Oh yeah, and definitely, I loved it when he shows his two awards that he got, and it pertains to weed. Like, okay, what? How did that change the world? I mean, how did that make a difference in anybody's world?
Yeah.
If that has no bearing on things. But and you see people, and these times is when you really do see people for what they are, what they really truly believe in, and my advice to people would be just sit back and let the receipts speak for themselves. Let them. It reveals itself, kind of like with Karen.
Like the taillight.
She may not be a bad. Yeah, she may not be a bad person and stuff, but that she has gratefulness for what was done on behalf of her. Maybe she doesn't have that. Maybe that's not in her. Maybe she's not inclined to be like that person. But you see what they are for what they are.
Yep.
I won't be donating to her. I'd rather give my money to everybody else.
Yeah.
Than to her, and it's not because I dislike her, because like I said, I don't know her to dislike her, but right. I think what was needed to be done was done, and that's it.
Yep.
Everything else, you don't need. AJ is a great attorney, and I understand he knows the ins and outs of into this every single time. If you're doing it, it's out of your own maliciousness, and then you take care of that tab, or just have him do it pro bono again, or tell him when the payout comes out, I'm gonna charge you.
Yeah.
That's it.
And listen, none of us are, or at least I haven't heard anybody say, well, this is some weird behavior. I mean, maybe, just maybe, she did do it. No. I don't hear anything like that.
I don't think.
There's separate issues. There's separate issues. She's not guilty, and innocent, factually innocent, as they say, in my opinion. This is a different thing. You know what I mean? And
exactly.
And maybe going through the couple years of being, dragged to every, and just, I don't know what that does to a person, but it may have screwed up her, her judgment or her trust. I mean, I don't know. I can't say. Now, people are going to
No
say,
doubt. I mean, I can believe that her trust is, she's always questionable about, the what if, or what is behind what you're saying. I mean, I can see that. But what I'm trying to say is that she's free. She's good. She can walk down the street. They're not going to put cuffs on her. It could have, just 5 minutes, or think about it, 10 minutes of her sitting down and just saying thank you.
yeah,
Just thank you. It was hard, but we all did it. And, we got to where we needed to be. Now, let's try to see if we can finish it. And let's all find justice for John O'Keefe. That would have gone further than all of this that's happening. Because, everybody's going to be like, you know what? Screw it. I don't want to help anybody.
yeah, exactly. But what's your name again?
Lily C.
Oh, you're Lily C. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Your voice, just your voice now, just your voice, sounds like Valerie.
It's maybe because we're from the same place.
Oh, you guys are from the same area. All right, that makes sense.
Well, I don't know if from the same area. Maybe the same state, but not the same area.
Okay.
And I did want to touch on that too. I guess she got a mouth on her, but just because the ghetto comes out of a girl, that doesn't mean she's ghetto.
That's true. That's true. I can get with that.
I just want to say, I mean, there's people that were brought up in places where it may have been tough in New York, but that doesn't mean that they can't get their intelligence and educated and be educated and ghetto at the same time. If it makes any sense too.
No. I get it. I mean, some of the content of her words would kind of say otherwise, right? But
yes. It doesn't help when she says SMD. You're absolutely right. It doesn't help. It doesn't help when she calls guys bitches because they don't like that either.
And then gets shocked when they say it back.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how. I mean, listen. When she went after Ray,
I love Ray.
I do too. I personally wouldn't have gone the direction he went in with the thing in the back of the throat and stuff like that. I wouldn't have done that. But I'm also not going to sit here and be like, we can't condone this guy. He's got to get out. He's against women. He's disgusting. And it's like, no, he reacted to something. And also, she was the first one to provoke him. It would have never have happened in the first place if she didn't go calling him a bitch and whatever other things she said. She called me a bitch too.
I mean, this is the way I think about it. I would, how a lot of men would never, ever put their hands on a woman. It's just like a no-no, right?
Yeah.
However, even a good man with good intentions that doesn't speak foul, if a woman is attacking him, I mean, it's only but natural he's going to reciprocate that. He's going to stop her.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
By any means necessary. Does that make him an abuser?
No.
So if you're going to come at a man and talk down to him, listen, I've heard worse. And
I've heard way
I'm
worse.
Really serious. I mean, so I really don't, I love Ray. That's all I can say. He speaks, and this is like with Turtle Boy too. A lot of people say, "Oh my God, his disgusting language," but and I get that sometimes he can go off on a rant, and it's like, "Oh my God, oh okay, let's stop." But if you look beyond that, why is he ranting? What is his message there? Um, you know, there's a message behind that. I'm not behind the rant, but there's a message because of that rant.
Right.
And that's what people need to look through. They are just seeing the loud person cursing or whatever.
Yeah.
But if truth told, I'd rather listen to him than to Ted Daniels. Ted Daniels is a great reporter, whatever. But he doesn't make it appealing. He doesn't make it funny.
No, he doesn't. It doesn't make it funny. He doesn't make it interesting. It's not, it's not edgy. It's not controversial. This is what.
Exactly.
These are all the reasons Turtle Boy is so popular, right? I mean, let's face it. Okay, let's go in the other direction. Let's say Turtle Boy was like LTL.
Yeah.
How do you think that would go?
How do I feel? Well,
we did it, Tommy.
It went. All jokes aside, no, I would listen to him because he was talking about something that was of interest.
Right, but all I mean is like LTL doesn't. I mean, I've heard him swear a couple times, but he's very kind of, and you know what I mean. Doesn't he doesn't. Turtle is like I've always said he's a lot like Howard Stern. He's like, like they used to call Howard Stern a shock jock. You know what I mean? Why was he so wildly popular? Because of the shit he used to say. I mean, it was interesting.
Exactly, but you know what? LTL did not. I wasn't turned off about like a lot of things he did. What bothered me was one time someone was I was in a chat and there were people announcing like who's going live in a few minutes or who's live, whatever, and he stopped whatever presentation he was doing, and he was like, folks, stop doing that, don't do that, we're here. Like, why are you... There's so many people in the world. Why do you care? These are your friends. They're supposed to be your friends. And this was before the drama was coming on. And why are you doing that to them? Like, so what? We're not being notified by other people that, someone is coming on in 30 minutes or someone is live now talking about something else.
Right.
Why did it bother you? If you're confident in your work, and in the way you present things, that shouldn't matter because the people that want to be there for you are going to be there for you. And there you go. That's the result of... That's why I was turned off by him. And then, everything else, I'm still subscribed to him. I just don't listen to him. I'm not going to kill his algorithm. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
But he's another one. But he's not as bad as Mike. I wouldn't say that. Mike is gone off the deep. Mike is like JFK in another 10 years. So he's showing us what he's going to look like in 10 years. Because all of a sudden now he has the hat. He's into working out.
Yeah. Mike gives me weirdo vibes.
Yeah.
LTL just gives me kind of
insecurity vibes,
wimpy vibes. Yeah, something like that. I think they're different, but also kind of two-facey and backstabby in the same way. Crawford's just a weirdo. I mean, did what he was saying on Will's thing earlier? Will had him going earlier.
Yes.
what about you people? I'm ready to go. I'm in training. Like, dude.
Like he's ready to go and do what? Oh, and I saw the video with him and the dog.
Yeah, that was cringe.
And I know that was a few years back or whatever it was. But let me tell you something. As a dog walker, that would be a problem for me.
Well, yeah, I mean, was it a customer's dog?
Yeah, exactly. Like if I was a customer and that was my dog, you definitely would be out of a job because you're putting my dog at risk. Now, I don't care what happens to you, but you're putting my dog off in a bad situation.
Right. But he's taking on some real liability, with somebody else's dog, you know what I mean? And I would have to think maybe probably was. I mean, he's a dog walker, right? So, and also in that video, he gets right up in that guy's face. I'm telling you right now, the minute he did that, I would have just headbutted his face apart. I mean, you don't put your face in other people's faces like that from where I'm from. You just don't.
Yeah, where I'm from, you don't do that either.
Yeah.
You don't. That's a call for a smackdown, but
Yeah, you're in my personal space, and now your nose is gonna be broken. So I'm not saying I would do that to Mike. I'm saying in a hypothetical situation. You know what I mean? If somebody did that. So, anyways, yeah, good talking to you. Does anybody else?
Nice talking to you.
Really, thanks.
Oh, wait a minute. Are we still live? Because I'm thinking.
Oh no, we're still live.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I don't know if other people were trying to call.
No, it's okay. It's my it's basically. Are you my first call, or did I get one already?
I don't know. I know that I called the first number that you gave, and I forgot to start 6-7 it, and that person keeps calling me back, and I am so sorry for the person that I called. It was the wrong number. Sorry, Sarah. Whatever your last name is.
Sorry, random person.
Calling random person. But it was great talking. I'm glad that you're finally getting all of your things in motion, and you be careful, and yes, make sure that those Velcros are nice and kaput, and your underwear don't keep getting burns, and you're out of the basement, and all of that good stuff.
Slowly but surely.
I can't keep track of it.
Slowly but surely, all these things are happening. I finally kept Tully out of the basement. Kept burning my briefs. I had to get like a big vault door like they have at the bank to keep him the hell out of there. But
Gotcha.
Yeah. He's out for now until he comes down the chimney or something. So
probably.
But anyways, I'm gonna see if anybody else wants to call.
Yes. And I'm sorry for whoever's been trying to call. I'm gonna hang up now. You enjoy yourself, and I'll keep listening.
All right, great. Have a good day. Appreciate you calling.
No problem. Bye-bye.
Bye. All right. Well, that I finally successfully answered the call. Unbelievable. Does anybody else want to call? Does anybody want to say yes in the chat? Does anybody else want to call real quick? Anyways, until I can find out how to pin this number in here, it is 508-289-1586. That's 508-289-1586. Call up, tell me how my motion was terrible and I should retire and, stay at home and talk about my Velcro shoes and, whatever you got. And I'm trying to concentrate on everything, so I haven't been really in CossyG character, but I'll get used to it. Oh, good little crowd in here for spur of the moment live here. Okay, hold on. See if I can do it. One minute. Hello.
Hey,
Hey, how you doing? You're talking to CossyG. How's it going?
Cossy. Yesterday at Thanksgiving, my uncle told me he was a close personal friend of Michael Morrissey. What do you know about that?
What do I know about that?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know
You know
who.
my uncle?
I don't know who's your uncle.
I can't. Well, his name's Johnny.
Well, if I don't know who Johnny is, I can't tell you about the relationship between him and fat ass Morrissey. I mean,
Well, he intimated that you might all be like a squad. You know, a Velcro squad.
a Velcro squad.
Yeah, Johnny. Uncle Johnny wears Velcro.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe we have a clubhouse over
Yeah.
there
Where is it? What are
with.
you into some Mason shit? Where's the secret clubhouse?
It's in Norfolk County.
All right. Okay.
It's in
I'll
Norfolk
find it.
County. It's for ga-
Undisclosed.
it's for guys 87 and over.
Oh, are
Um,
they single?
oh, a lot of them, yeah, not by choice, but a couple of them are not. Um,
Okay.
a couple of them, there's a dress code. There's got to be Velcro shoes, like you said. That's what kind of keyed me in because you talked about the Velcro shoes, so I know you're kind of legit. Um,
Too legit to quit.
sure, sure. MC Hammer style, yeah. But
I just love a Velcro clubhouse with, single dying men. Sounds like I'll get rich real quick.
yeah, it almost sounds like a rest home, doesn't it?
No prenup, baby.
Sure, whatever that means.
The Bruins lost. It was devastating.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
Well, you live in this state, you motherfucker. They lost 6-2. It was embarrassing.
Hold on, motherfucker.
Yeah, that was an affectionate term.
Oh, that was. Yeah, somebody is calling me, but I also know that they are in the chat, so I'm
Okay, well,
on.
you can take calls from other girls. I won't be jealous.
All right. Well, listen. Thanks for telling me about your uncle, and talk to you next
You're
time
welcome.
on Cossy Talk Radio
All right.
Live.
All right, long time, first time. Calm down. You sound like your mother. Goodbye.
All right, bye. All right, 1 second, please. Hello, you're on the phone with MC CossyG. Who am I speaking with?
It's Miss Jessica Envy. Hi.
Oh, hey, Miss Jess. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Oh, I'm hanging in there. I'm trying to get through the my phone call setup. I just set up a little while ago. I've been setting up antennas all day, and I've had a couple hiccups, but I think I'm getting used to it.
Well, I just wanted to call and tell you that you're doing a great job. I'm very proud of you.
Oh, thank you so much, Jess. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. And everybody's doing. Miss Lily, it was so good to hear your voice. Or non-rude Lily. She'll get what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know what you mean. She was great.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Good to hear from everybody.
What? What'd you say?
Good to hear from everybody.
Yeah, but you're doing great. Sorry I didn't know that you were alive. I was working.
Oh, yeah, it was, I set the number up and I just wanted to jump on to see if it would work, but apparently it does, but you got to do a couple weird things with the phone, and that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Adjust your antennas?
Adjust my antennas is one of them, yep.
Did you get, I got you some new Velcro shoes, by the way.
Oh, you
They're
did?
hot deals. Yeah, they're no hot deals. You know, you can't be without the newest Velcro shoes.
Yeah, all right. Can you send them to care of CossyG at Norfolk, Norfolk District Attorney Building, Dedham, Mass.
I'll just bring them to you in a couple weeks when I pick up.
All right, fair enough. All right, is that all you got?
Yeah, that's all. Cossy's taken, by the way. Just want to point that out. Thank you.
Thank you. I'll talk to you later.
All right, bye.
Bye. All right, moving along. This chat thing is really weird too. So Danny, I'll see you. I'll see you soon. Does anybody want to call in? I know Danny's going live, but does anybody want to call in one more time? The number is 508-289-1586. Da 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 da. Da da da. 2891. Yep, Jess, that's the right one. Thank you. I'll give it another minute. And if someone calls in, we'll talk. If not, I suggest everybody going over to Rat House Media, where the chat rats have a lot of fun. And, we talk about the same type of stuff over there, sometimes with 6 people on the panel. Looks like the Brady Bunch. But, all right, I think I'm going to wrap this one up. And we'll see everybody over at Danny's. Not Danny, Rat House Media. You might not know him as Danny. And we'll have fun over there. All right. Thanks for all the callers. And we'll see you next time on Cossy Radio Live Talk. No, Cossy Talk Radio Live or something like that. I got to get that figured out. All right? All right, people. Love you very much. Have a good day.